All right, what is up, guys? Welcome to part two of the Krypton course. We're going to actually learn a little bit more about actually trading systems and how we're actually going to make money. My method in the stock market and my method in trading in general is the KISS method. That's keep it simple, stupid. We want to be as basic as possible because so many people try to use all these different indicators or different little strategies or different little things or try to learn from 1,000 different people about all these dumb little things, and it can be very overcomplicating when you do that. So we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. We don't want our charts to look fucking fancy or anything. It's just basic price action, volume, and patterns. That's really all we're doing, and we're going to do that by understanding technical analysis. Now, technical analysis is simply just the study of previous price action to semi-predict or have an idea of what might happen upcoming here in the future. And all that really is looking at former supply and demand. Where was price before? How much volume was traded at that price? And that's going to give us an indication of, is this an area to potentially buy or sell based on what happened previously at this price, right? So that's all that technical analysis is looking at the supply and demand of the past to potentially predict what's going to happen in the future, or give us the opportunity to react to these areas based on what price action does around those zones of supply and demand. We're also going to learn the FUS4 patterns, which are now adapted into crypto, which I'm calling the Krypton patterns. Now, the FUS4 are basically 4 patterns that basically made me a shitload of money in my early 20s in the stock market. And which is why I said in the training program, this is literally like us rewinding back to 2005, because these were all the patterns that I used to trade in the beginning of my trading career, which don't necessarily work as well today in the stock market, but in crypto, they are absolutely crushing it. But there are some adaptations. It's a totally different market. The platforms are different. A lot of things have changed in the last 16 years. So that's why we have to do an update on how to actually implement this into today's trading world and how to implement it into crypto using similar patterns that we used back in 2005 to like 2010. These patterns absolutely crushed it, but they don't have as much significance anymore. But in crypto, they're absolutely dominating. So that's just a quick intro, and we're going to learn about in part two.